Yeah, I think I've just noticed that I have like a free time issue. Like especially on like Saturdays, man. It's always like every Saturday, like I'm just real bored. I don't know why. I guess it's just because like videos are real slow. Because I guess that's what keeps me through. But then like I always feel bad with like Civ or like a Paradox game or something like that. Because it's like I feel like I'm just wasting so much time. You know, when I could be doing something else. Like, I don't know. And it's like, oh yeah, you could be making clips. And it's like, oh, cool. That's awesome. God, dude. Like, I think honestly the only way for me to grow, right, in an enjoyable way is just telling other people I stream. That is the only way. Otherwise, I am, like, not going to grow. Because I will be buried in just chatting. Because also, I'm not playing games on stream. I did play Civ 6, was it 2 streams ago? Yeah. I did do that, but... I mean... Yeah. It's not great. Noel still has not hit 2 mil, so I don't have to worry about that. If Noel actually probably ever brings attention to it though, it'll probably be hitting like 2 minutes later. Because apparently that's what happens every time. If they call attention to it, or like they're gonna do an endurance stream, so they hit that number and then they hit it like before the stream even happens. Like 2 minutes after the announcement, it's already hit. It's like, oh, alright then. Yeah, Full Melko's growing really fast again. That's what I'm saying though, like I think as far as EN, Full Melko's like the only one who's really gonna grow and go up with like Myth as far as sub counts. Although it also seems like they're gonna maybe surpass Myth, you know, at least like Ian and Kiara. If they like keep going up like this, you know. Because they're about to pass Mume, who's the next highest EN number behind Myth. So, yeah, seems like it's very possible. I mean, didn't they also say they were going to spend money on a song cover? Which I think also I think on their schedule they announced that they would, like they would announce it Friday or something like that. So that also probably helped them. I like how I just observe sub counts even though they don't matter. Like they really don't. It's kind of a meaningless number. Yeah. Well, there's another one I had for name of a Hololive member, and I can't think of it now. God dang it. That sucks. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, I thought about it, and then I didn't add it. Yeah, there was nothing I saw of people making comparisons to another person at those clips. As far as I can remember, I don't think there was. Yeah. I just feel like I'm in such a place of stagnation, man. Just because like I have no money, so it's like I can't really do anything. I mean, like the stuff I want to do, I don't have, right? So like I'm just kind of hanging out. You know, it's just kind of, it just kind of be like that. I'm pretty much just waiting until I guess I get a job or something. See, otherwise I'm not doing anything. I guess I can play like Hollow Gear, right? Something like that. Oh, I guess I will say, I think I'm gonna have Sunday streams at around the same time I do with the other streams. Because I've noticed more and more, like, I just don't want to stream, like, at the 1:30, 2 o'clock time, right? Like, I'd much rather someone who would want to stream later in the day than earlier, so I might on Sundays also move it up. And also it like aligns with the other streams too. It just means that, yeah, it's probably also not going to be longer, which is fine, because I think really the only thing that benefited like the longer streams, right, was like when I did play through games, and I have not done that in over a year. So yeah, I don't think it's that big of an issue. Maybe if I do play through a game, like, yeah, I would go back to that time, but I think if I don't have that planned or something, I'm just gonna do a late night stream. 'Cause, yeah. And I think also a lot of the times on those Sunday streams, I would just end it early, like before 3 hours anyway. Or like it felt like very forced for me to get 3 hours right, so I think I'm just gonna do that. And just leave it at that. Yeah. Because I also, like, message my friends, like, oh, you don't have to play a game. Like, we don't have to play a game together for them to be on stream, but they did not respond to that. So I don't know if they didn't see it or something. I'm gonna have to bring it up to them tomorrow, but yeah. I'm just gonna have to tell people I stream. Like, the only thing at this point. The thing is, like, I think I'd be in, like, the VTuber space, right? So, like, I think there would be someone to be willing to clip me. Which would be very helpful. It's just I don't have that. Yeah, I really wish I did. I mean, I guess I could just try to do that, right? Like, just do the subtitles. I think it's just for me, like, it's the other editing parts around it. And also, like, I've tried to do videos that are that short, and it got shown to absolutely 0 people. So, like, it already, like, demotivates me, like, to begin with. So, I think that's the thing. I'm just already so demotivated by it. I think also, like, if I were to do it on a main channel, I might bring back Iron Coat clips, honestly, and rebrand it. Because if I do the short form stuff, right, and then go back to, like, longer main channel vids, right, like, I think ultimately in the algorithm that hurts it. That hurts the channel. So I might just bring back Iron Coat clips, honestly, and then obviously rebrand it, since I haven't used it since before I rebranded, so yeah, should do that. It's still Iron Cold clips. I think some of, like, the stuff on TikTok was there, which I did post another one on TikTok, but it probably did freaking nothing. And also there's Fire Beats activity. Yep, 0 people saw it. Fantastic, dude. I love algorithms so much. They're so awesome. Because it's just like, yeah, well, I think it'd be fine if a schedule, right? Like, if it wasn't so annoying of a process. Yeah, maybe I just try to do what most clip channels do, right? Where they just basically do subtitles. And, like, maybe zoom ins, because I can do zoom ins. That was basically what that one clip was, right? No, or one short was, rather. Which, yeah, I think also that got no views, didn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2. And I think both of those were me. I think. Or there was, like, one more after I made a comment. And then it didn't get shown to anybody else. Like, that's what I mean, though. Just, like, I already don't want to do it, and then just seeing that makes me completely demotivated. Like, it makes me just be like, well, what's the point then, you know? Like, I guess I can try and be consistent, like, on cool clips or something, but again, I'd probably have to have, like, a clip once a day or something. And I don't even know how the Tuesday, Wednesday thing would work. because I would be in the mood to like clip something afterwards. I can take what clips I have on Twitch already, because there's what, like 3 or 4. I can put those out, and then... Well, yeah, because I think the other thing too is like I just didn't want to go back like an hour or something like that, right? Like just skim through an hour-long stream to get clips. Because like that's another nice thing, if people are watching me, they can clip stuff as they go, which then that wouldn't be as hard for me to then make into a clip thing, right? I would just basically have to add subtitles to it, because I think you can just straight up download I think you can just straight up download the clips. Let me check though. Oh, maybe I can with the edit stuff. Clips. There's a share button. View clip. Is share like, can it be downloaded? Okay, yeah, it can be. And there's a landscape and portrait version. Which I guess it either smushes it or something. Or it just like, yeah, makes it like that small square thing. Huh. Yeah. So you can't download them. I would just download the landscape version and then upload those. I mean, they do it also with portrait. I think if they're on like some clip channels, if they're under a minute long clips, right? I think they put it both as a short and as a landscape like video. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Like if I could just have people here just to clip stuff as it's going on, right? Like that would help me so much. It really would. Oh, the Chiefs are getting smoked in the Super Bowl. 17-0 almost to the first half. That's crazy. I can't wait for the Paul and Atlanta Falcons, dude. That'll be great. Yeah, Super Bowl season. As in, it is the Super Bowl and it's happening right now. Yeah. Like, I think honestly the first person I would pay for is just like someone to make clips for me, dude. Because like I feel like that all in all is like the most important thing. Like sure, I think them making thumbnails would be an extra, but like if they would just like make clips for me, dude, that's all I need. Like as long as you're like decent with Photoshop, right? Like, which I do feel like editing and like thumbnail making probably go hand in hand a little bit. It's like, yeah, I just need someone to make clips for me, man. Yeah. Well, I think another issue for me too is like, other than games, I don't really know what else I can be doing. It's like, yeah, I've been doing the Jetpunk like all life stuff. And even then, I feel like it's either like forced or like towards the end of the line on that one. Or it would be better if I had other people here. That could help me with that. And not great to do by yourself. Like, it's great because it doesn't spoil the answers, but like, that's about it. Oh, I think one more person took these quizzes. Yay. Okay, they got all of them on the most sub 2 one. And then name a valid one. I think that's about the same average. I think they got all of those too. They also got 2020. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that wasn't me, that was someone else. But like the thing is, like those questions aren't too hard. Like I am surprised that, I mean all of them are 50% or above now, but I was surprised that like some of the first few people were doing it were getting like 7 and 8, and I was like, dude, what? Like I assume it's just because they ran out of time. Because I think it is only 4 minutes, which isn't the most, but Like, it's enough to make it like, so yeah, you can run in time and it can be a little tricky. It's like you can miss them. But I am still a little surprised. Although I guess I am the person who made it, right? So obviously it's very easy for me, and I have that knowledge. Because I made it. That makes it a lot easier. You know? I don't want to pull a post shift 2 here, you know, and just make it unbelievably hard, just so like even for me it's a bit of a challenge, you know? Which, yeah. Do I actually like make other like answers work? Like, I don't think I should care about that. If I think of some other ones, I think of some other ones, right? But I probably shouldn't care about that. Like, honestly. I really shouldn't. Like, I should make sure, right, that all of them work how I want, which I'm pretty sure I already did, but yeah. Yeah, I'll just have a few of them. And if someone else thinks of, you know, other ones just for fun, you know, throw them in there. But yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. I mean, working for Johnny Bravo is gotta be the craziest one I have, though. Like, for sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the rest of them. There's some of them will have alternate answers, not all of them. Because this quiz is done, I think, otherwise. The only thing is, I don't think I can copy and paste. Because it's not featured, which is annoying, but I guess it's so they can't just, like... People just can't, like, copy and paste quizzes, but obviously if it's a featured one, they can very obviously tell that's just a copy. But if it's, like, not featured, then it's a lot harder to tell. That's probably why they do that. It is annoying, though. Because I do wish there was just a copy-paste thing. Like, at least with your own quizzes, you know? Like, that would make sense. Yeah, I'll submit this one. Right? I got to turn off the ad blocker for some reason. I don't know why that affects it, but apparently it does. Okay. Turn back on. Like, yeah, I don't even think I can, like, copy this one, even though it's my own quiz. Actually, I think I'd have to wait, too, because I think it has to be, like, an actual, like, published one, too. Ugh. Yeah, if not, I'm just gonna have to do a whole lot of copy paste. That's what it's gonna be. Which, yeah, that's probably something I can just do at school, honestly, during my study hall, so I'm doing freaking nothing. Just copy and paste them over. I think that's, like, about it. I think I'd make it place of just, like, the whole quizzes, but... Yeah, I doubt there's any new ones, but... Yeah, no, there's not. I will keep checking that daily, though, even though, again, I'm pretty sure it will let me know, but whatever. You know? I could do, like, the... I did want to do, like, the songs with, like, lyrics in the name, but the problem is, like, a lot of them are Japanese. So, like, it's hard for me to tell, like, oh, yeah, no, this is when the lyric shows up. I think, honestly, that would be very hard for, like, people who don't speak Japanese, like, the non-JP fans. Yeah, even, like, with some of my... Well, there's, like... Because, like, Revival is... English, right? The title, but I'm not sure if like Watsmith says like revival in the lyrics. I guess I can look, right? Because the Hololive Wiki I think actually has I think it has their lyrics just there. Oh, this is the actual website. Yeah, maybe the wiki stopped. Yeah, that's also the website. Shazam. Yeah, I don't think the wiki has a it has a discography, but I don't think it'll have like, yeah, it just shows what they have. It doesn't show their lyrics. It's a shame because like, yeah, like Reflect had that. Why did they put it in? I gotta have to mute this. There we go. I got it. So why did they put the lyrics in? No, it looks like it, but it's also in freaking, god dang it, it's in kanji. That's unfortunate. Oh, Revival was this past year. I didn't even realize. I mean, obviously it was before I got into like watching JP, and way before I was in there listening to their music, but I didn't even realize Revival was like not even that old. I thought Revival had been like a year or two old. Which, I mean, it's getting there. It's like 8 months old, but like 2023, 2022 is what I thought when I said that. Oh yeah, it was funny though also seeing that people were taking the Eagles and the Chiefs with the parallels of Roman and Cody in WWE. I thought that was really funny. It was like, this would be the biggest flub in the NFL booking if they let the Chiefs win. Which, hey, right now the Eagles are up big. Yeah. They might not flub it. We'll see. Yeah. I also played Hulk here on my birthday and then never did it again. But I think it's just the thing of like, I don't play games on stream. Well, like, and even it's getting to the point where I'm only playing like Civ off stream. It's like, yeah, it's really hard for my brain to be like, and like, I'm sure if I actually just got into the game, I would enjoy it, right? Like, I would enjoy my time in it. I wouldn't get bored, but I just don't, man. Because the initial urge is just blocking it. I don't know. It sucks. I hate it. Ugh. It's funny because like I am a lazy person, right? And it's like it's something I need to work on. It's just like, you know, when you go your whole childhood just basically playing games and watching YouTube videos the entire time of it, like, yeah, you start to only want to do that. Very hard for you to actually do other stuff. But, and my mom is someone who's been a victim of just like people like basically being a maid to other people. So obviously my mom wants me and my brother to not be like that. So that's why she like wants to teach us stuff around the house now. But it is really funny to me because like I really don't see myself getting a girlfriend before I move out. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'd still at least like, obviously it's not the point, right? And like I'm sure I'll still learn, but like even then I'd be very shocked if I had a girlfriend by the time I moved out. Knowing my social life, man, like no. And like maybe I just need to do house stuff because like, yeah, on those Saturdays when like, dude, I'm just losing my mind over like not doing anything, right? Like literally yesterday I just rode the exercise bike twice because like I was so bored and had like nothing to do. I was like, you know what, I just want to ride the exercise bike again. And so I did. It's like, yeah, I have nothing, dude. But like I like listening to music, so like I should just do it. And also like probably stop like skipping around. Like I put my playlist on shuffle, but I just jump around songs a bunch. I should probably stop doing that. Obviously, if I'm doing stuff, I can't really do that. The only problem is, like, every freaking video has an ad to it. So I'd have to sit there, watch, like, listen to the ad if I was, like, at a job or something. They let me do it, right? I'd have to just let the ad play. But, like, half of that is just me listening to ads. Or, like, a fourth of it. I think I will apply for a GameStop though, because they have like nothing. So like I'd probably just be sitting around doing nothing and getting paid for it, dude. Be great. And at least it would be in my wheelhouse, like games. My thing is like I think it's actually like a bit of a drive, which is gonna be annoying. Because I hate driving. Like, I think that's another thing why this would be a great job for me is because I don't have to go anywhere for it. Right? Like, I don't have to drive or anything. I can just stay here. And just do it. That's another reason why it'd be great. Kinda just eliminates that. Yeah, I think it feels like content creation's a lottery sometimes, you know? Especially when these algorithms are just like, and you'll be shown to nobody. It's like, great, dude, awesome. Fantastic. Until you get one post that had like 7,000 likes, and then you realize, oh shoot, why did I have to post that? And then also I remember losing like 2 or 3 people who followed me. Because I don't post on Twitter, because I don't think to do that, you know? Like, there's some stuff that, like, in the back of my head, like, maybe I should post it, but it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't care enough. It's my issue. Like, yeah, if I interact with people on social media, maybe. But I don't. Like, none of my friends are on or anything. So there's, like, no interaction to it at all. I'm just there. Which, to be fair, I think, like, isn't Nimi... I think Nimi basically is just there for like announcement. Well, also she's on Blue Sky, but I think she's just there for not you. She's just there for announcements, I think, for the most part. Yeah, like stream announcements and like fan art retweeting. That's about it. I don't think she actually posts anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Like anything other than that, anyway. Was Fauna like that? Alright, like would Fauna be doing something similar? Because yeah, the only time I remember like Fauna actually like posting on it, right, was it was when she had the emergency, right, and she couldn't do the stream. So yeah, I think she would. The only time she would actually like say something was like, yeah, if something came up and she wasn't able to stream. That was about it. Which yeah, I think if I could get to that point, that'd be great. Because then I wouldn't have to worry so much about being on social media as much. I can just do it for like stream announcements and we're good. Like maybe the occasional post from me, right? But that's about it. Yeah. Good. Okay. It's crazy though how like Kick was just formed from the fact that they couldn't do gambling, which is like so stupid. It's just like, okay, so you just have a problem, my guy. Like, why do you need to broadcast that? Like, I am a Hololive fan, right? And like, obviously a lot of those girls, I feel like potentially have a problem, but like, still, it's like, you know, actual gambling, it's stupid. And then there's like, yeah, no, we're just gonna let a bunch of like PDF files and just horrible people who just are menaces to society, like in a bad way, like actual menaces to a society, just run amok and just can make a career off of it and a living off of it. And anytime I see these people, man, it just annoys me. Like, why are these the people who are actually like popular, you know? Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, you know, just like the Mr. Beast, Logan Pauls. Like, why are these people popular? It's like, why can't anybody actually like good be popular? You know, just being a good person, like why can't we just have that as like a popular creator, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't get it. Also, like, the people talking about, oh, Mr. Beast helped all these people. It's like, okay, first of all, he did that because it did well in an algorithm. I guarantee you, if like he was told, oh hey, the algorithm's not looking for this anymore, this doesn't perform, he would stop doing it. So that's number one. Number two, there's so much better ways for him to do it, right? Like, he could donate to like a charity or like a mass group thing, right? He could be donating to those, but no, he's helping one person and broadcasting it, right? So it's not great. And also, if you take, like, say, like a homeless person, you put them in like a really good house, right, and just basically like normal living, they're not gonna adapt well to that. You know? And like just giving them so much money, because there's also been many stories of athletes who have done the same thing, and I guess people just forget about that. But yeah, if you just have a lot of money, and lottery winners too, have a lot of money, you just blow it all. That's what happens. It ultimately doesn't help them. In fact, probably makes them all even worse off mentally, because I'm sure that roller coaster is probably worse than just staying at that stagnant spot, right? So yeah, there's that too. And then yeah, with like the whole like, what was it, blindness, like just donate to a mass thing. I mean, maybe that was what he did, just like, oh, these few people were like seen, but it's like, it's stupid. I mean, that's the thing though, that's what those people always do, is like they'll just be nice to you so then they can just use it over you whenever you actually call out their BS. And like the thing is, like, their fans are gonna do the exact same thing, right? The same with like Logan Paul. I think he did something like decent, like Cena like complimented on him, but it's like, I guarantee you, like, he just did that to get free clout and just like hold it over people that did that and make people think he's a good person. And like, that's a, I guarantee you though, the next moment he's just gonna, you know, go off on another freaking cis woman about them being trans, and it's like, well, cool. Awesome. And then people are like, no, he's good because he did this. It's like, you idiot. Like, I will say I'm like a pretty trusting person, but even I can like see through this stuff, you know? Like, when it's this blatantly obvious, it's like, come on, dude. Like, no. The whole like dude being racist too and be like, oh, you know what, he should have a second chance. It's like, all right, buddy. Yeah, sure. Say that to your Indian wife, dude. just, you know, spin the face of her entire culture. Sick, dude. Also, I'm sure when Mag's not a thing anymore, he's gonna go right into saying what the next popular thing for him to say is going to be. Because this is the same man that called Trump Hitler. Oh, yep. Oh yeah, I guess also like going back on like the why are these people so popular? Like the fact that like Hassan's not the most popular political commentator, and like you can have your own like critiques on him and all that, right? But man literally has a degree in political science. Like he literally does. Like, and he knows what he's talking about. If you know like anything of what he's saying, right? Like he has so much knowledge in this kind of stuff. So like it blows my mind that he's not the most viewed one. And it's a dude who probably just like played like sat in his room all day playing World of Warcraft, and it's just like it's like why, dude? Okay, I just don't get it. I really don't. Like I think people are saying like devices are making us stupid, but I think it's just the education system, at least in America, is just making us stupid. It's just like I just don't get it. I just really don't. You know, also just the way we're taught stuff in America is just a lot worse. You know, not great. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've talked about politics in a minute. There it is. It is also crazy how like people just don't care about scandals politicians have. Like especially like Republicans. Well, actually, like I guess it matters for the left, but for the right, absolutely not, you know? You know, a guy who literally has how many felonies was it again? Like 34? He just became president because nobody cared, I guess. Like, alright. You know, you just like probably even like 5-10 years ago, right? You were this like tough on crime person, right? Like, oh, we gotta arrest the criminals and all that, and then you just elect a criminal, and it's like, all right. Cool. Very cool, dude. And then also like even our supposed left with like 50 air quotes in front of it, just like, you know, when they shut down Medicare, Medicaid, what they were talking about was like, oh, these guys are defunding the police. Like, sick, dude. Awesome. What a point to get them with. You really got them with that one. You know, it's not like most of your base actually would want that to begin with. It's so stupid. I don't get why they're still trying to be this pro like crime, pro immigration. Well, it's just because they're answering to the CEOs, which they still want that ultimately. Even though they're like Democrat supporters, right? They still want that. So like, because even like Jeffrey said, like, oh yeah, if we listened to the CEOs more, we would have been better off. It's like sick, dude. Yeah, so we're probably getting Josh Shapiro 2028. I think the chances of us actually getting progressive are beyond slim. Like even if we voted one in a primary, right, they'd still screw him over. Like that's the thing. So yeah, we're probably screwed for the next at least decade. It's whenever Democrats will stop listening to corporate donors, which boy, that'll probably take a while. Or Republicans somehow like do a complete like, you know, they overloaded, right? They did an integer overload and they're going over to the left again. Yeah, unless one of those two things are happening. Yeah, we're screwed. Like, yeah, it's just so frustrating to just see the climate we're in and just like who's popular and stuff, and like it's like, oh Jesus, dude. You know, the guy who called out, who was just like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna make a healthy alternative that doesn't have lead in it, while also being sued for their product having lead in it. Like, I don't even know where to start with that one. Like, that one was just impressive, honestly. Like, he's obviously done worse things, but like that one just sticks out to me because that's just an impressive amount of stupidity. It really is. That, like, it really blows my mind on that one. Yeah, I'm just yeah, I see the comments. I don't think I've seen anything like really stupid, because I mean, like, yeah, there's nothing like political that's shown up or like serious really in any of the clips. Like, really the last like serious stuff was stuff happening within the company and stuff, and even then, like, nothing really got political with that. So yeah, it's been a minute, but yeah, sometimes there'll just be takes out there just like, what are you on about, dude? Like, actually, what are you on about? Like, yeah. Yeah. My mom's just like, yeah, just don't listen to the news because none of it's gonna be good. Just like, well, I do think I should still follow it at least a little bit to know what's going on, but yeah, it's not great. Yeah, if you ever were wondering in high school or whatever, right, when you're falling asleep in history, like, why is it a core class or why it's important? It was to prevent something like this happening. And guess what? People didn't put that together, which I don't think is necessarily their fault. I think it's just because history is taught very poorly. I think for history to work, you need to give modern day examples to, you know, like, let people know, like, hey, this stuff is still relevant, and like that never really happened. We're just taught of the stuff that does happen, right? So we're just like, oh, well, I guess, you know, it just happened that one time, right? So there's no way it could happen again, and that's when people are wrong. And why leftists just basically predict everything, like, for the most part, you know, like being like, oh, well, this will happen, and then people are like, no, and then it does happen, and then people are like, what? And it's like, yeah, no, we know how history works. It's freaking insane, dude. It's like the least favorite part about being a leftist is just being like, well, this happens and this happens, and then people just don't believe you, and then it does happen. And it's just like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. And like, it's never a good, like, I told you so, right? Because it's always like the worst case scenario, you know, and then it just happens. So it's not even like a haha, I told you so. It's like a more like depressed, like, I mean, you should have listened, you know. Yeah, that's more of what it is. Like, it's not that I told you so, it's a you should have listened. That's what it is. That's the response typically. Yeah, it's just very frustrating though. Well, like, I'm also just aware too that, like, for some reason I would just be like, have the most scandals on me. Like, that's the thing with Hassan. Like, you just for some reason have the most scandals on him just because he's a left winger. Because apparently the more left you are, like, the higher accountability, like, higher standard you're held to. For the right, like, it just doesn't matter. which I just don't get. Because again, the people are really tough on crime, and then like the politicians commit crimes, and then they're like, oh well, whatever. I just don't get it, you know? I feel like I'm missing something, right? Like, I really do. There's something I'm missing. I think what also doesn't help with how I'm feeling is just like, I do nothing at school, dude. Because like, I'm even thinking about it like, oh, I have school tomorrow, and I'm just like, yep, I'm just gonna be sitting around doing nothing. Like, that's the thing, dude. I think that's also why I'm just in the stagnation period, like, especially more. It's just, yeah, because like, I do nothing at school. So like, I'm not even sure if like getting a job, honestly, where I do nothing would even help. Like, I get money, which would be great, but I'm not even sure, like, if it would make me more productive. I guess I would have to see how much, like, the me having money part would matter. I think what I want to do, like, prioritize is probably, like, getting an audience and then, like, singing lessons and stuff, maybe. I think that's what I'd want to prioritize. Which it's me saying like clips and stuff, but yeah. Ugh. Like the thing is like I don't even know if it was clippable here. And that's another issue too, and like why I wish people were here and like clipping stuff is because then I'd know what's clippable and like people would like enjoy watching. I have no idea because it's just me. And I feel like what I'm doing is very boring. It's like, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like also though in like Tekken, we're getting close for like a new character being announced, right? Isn't like every 3 months. Does it say how much time's left on Battle Pass? I think it does, right? Which yeah, I think typically around when the Battle Pass is done is when the announcement happens. I think. I'm just gonna open it and see. I don't think the audio will be up actually, because well, actually desktop audio is on, so maybe. I'm just going to check the thing, so it'll only be a little weird. Once I'm in the menu, but I'm gonna click off like click out immediately. Yeah, I'm just curious. Show the Battle Pass. Oh, 5 days. It literally says 5 days. Okay. Yeah, so it is like right. Yeah, it is around the time. Okay. There's literally 5 days left. Which I assume they would reveal Anna, right? Because like that's basically already been confirmed. You know, with like the kiss on the what was it, missile. So I feel like it's probably Anna would be first. I would think that'd make the most sense. Because like I don't think there's no really shock reveal for Anna now because it already happened, you know. The only annoying thing is I do not have enough money to like buy the other fighters, so I have the year 1 people, I won't have the year 2. So there's that. Yeah, is there like a big Tekken tournament coming up? Because I don't usually announce it around those. Oh, that was an ad that I couldn't skip. Well, oh well. Alright then. Ugh. I really should probably get like Power Wash Simulator or something like that, dude. Because that's another game I could just play in the background talking about stuff. But now I think I can't afford it. That costs too much now. Yeah, it's $25. All right. I think at the sale I might have been able to, but yeah, nope, not anymore. Guy dropped the chapstick. Like, yeah, I might just end it soon because like we're getting close to an hour. Like, I've nothing, man. Get nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just gonna end it. It's like these hour-long streams. Like, not great. It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. Also, I feel like it's like too late to start anything, really. I got a half hour. I'm gonna end it. Yep, so I'll see you Tuesday or something. Hopefully it's actually something. Yeah, I'll see you then, so goodbye.